Oh, what a way to start a stream. That crept up on me a little too fast. But hey, it's Joe, and this is Wednesday night. It's stream time. This is Joe's Never Played. I'm going to be playing some Colony Wars Red Sun. And this is the very exciting part of the stream where you're going to watch me set up my PlayStation 2. But it won't take very long. So, I figured better than dead air. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. So it's just me, at least for now. That might change. In fact, let me check my phone. That might change, and I apologize for noise out the window, but there's a very small window of time around these parts where the windows can be open and the weather is enjoyable, and it's not completely sweltering, and so I have to take advantage when I can. So if you're hearing some window noise, God, I hate this chair. If you're hearing some window noise, I apologize. And we will be properly up and running here momentarily. Hope everybody's doing alright tonight. You survived half the week. Theoretically, you only have 2 more days of work before the weekend. Like I said, I don't know if anybody else is going to show up. If they do, I might check out that new Overwatch map. If they don't, I might just do this until then. Hard to say. Hard to say for sure. So like I said, playing Colony Wars Red Sun. This is one of my pickups from the Midwest Gaming Classic. I also got Colony Wars 2, and probably for narrative purposes I should be playing that one first, but I'm not. So, you know, I've heard that this one is very good. This is one of the really good ones. That's really purple. Why is that so purple? Not loving that. What's going on? The right cable's plugged in the right spot, near as I can tell. Usually that means that one of the component cables isn't plugged in right. But they all are. Okay. Let's see about just disconnecting. is super weird. And none of the audio is coming through either? That's bizarre. Really weird. I guess I'm gonna power cycle my FrameMeister here. Okay. Chalk it up to weird FrameMeister issues, I guess. Because we are looking good now. Or are we? Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay. We've got audio, we've got visual, we are in business. So let's do some Colony Wars 3. So yeah, I heard, is it switching resolutions? Like, what the hell? Okay. I've heard this is the one to play. This came out, I think I read after the PlayStation 2 was already out, so it sort of got ignored, but it is generally considered to be, you know, pretty top tier. There's an airplane outside of my window. Oh, sorry for that. So, I gather that there's some sort of space opera nonsense going on here, but I can't be bothered to know what it is. So, stuff's blowing up. There's a ship careening out of the... You know what? Let's just play the game. We've delayed this long enough. My controller's not responding. Can I not skip this? Maybe I can't skip this. Am I not pressing start hard enough? The light's on, so the controller's connected, but... It's Isaac Clarke from Dead Space. Nobody realizes this is the secret debut of Isaac Clarke in Colony Wars Red Sun. Oh man, I get that you were really impressed with what you could do at the time, but like, let me just play the game. Controller's definitely plugged in. Oh! Did it let me skip? Maybe my controller wasn't plugged in all the way. just going to log on. I assume that I can't upgrade. Okay. Just gonna. Oh, so it says this is like a bounty thing. I have options for what I can choose to do: interdiction of rebel armed smugglers, covert insertion and assault on rebel ground facilities, assist defensive surface convoy. I'm not starting off with an escort mission. Not doing well. That's the cheapest one, so maybe that is the one that I'm supposed to do. Rating beginner, beginner, beginner. They're all beginner. That's the one that pays the least amount of money, so I guess I'm gonna assume that it's the easiest. Protect cargo stompers, stay with convoy, expert attack from Aaron. Expect attack from Aaron surface. Okay. Pirates are preying on cargo stomper. Convoys on the surface of Periopolis. This is one of my favorite things about science fiction. Imagine a world where they decide that it's more efficient to put a shipping container onto a giant pair of robotic legs than just on the back of a truck. Like, that's what we're gonna do. It's more efficient to build giant legs and just use a truck. Right. Okay. Defense of these convoys is provided by escort stompers. That makes sense. But increased private activity administered to employ extra protection. I guess that's me. Expect to encounter numerous pirate fighters. There's boxes with fins. There may also be pirate interceptors involved. Okay. Pirate tanks. These pirates, man. It's the Empuret Depot on Periopolis. Green on the radars. The wingman will be employed to provide assistance. Note that this brings the bounty payable for each pirate killed down to 100 CR. 8,000 CR will be paid for fighter pilots sustaining a successful defense of the convoy. Bonuses for each surviving cargo stomper. Sure, man. Sounds good to me. Let's do it. Let's fly around and blow some stuff up. So yeah, I've heard good things about these games going all the way back to when they first came out, and I just never got around to playing them. And again, I've heard that this is the best one. I have the second and the third one. I don't have the first one. So excuse me. So this is where we're going. This is what we're starting with. Large. Okay. So am I in?
Pirates inbound. Give me a hand here.
Okay, that tilts. That tilts. Okay. So, like a lot of PlayStation games, when you revisit them, you realize that like 90% of the coloration in these games is dithered meshes. Everything is dithered. Apparently there are GameShark codes that you can use to sort of turn off the dithering, but The controls are really touchy. So if you're thinking like, hey dude, you're not getting a beat on that ship very well, it's like...
I'm under attack. Request assistance.
Yeah, so I'm not entirely sold that an escort mission is the best way to start this game. But got it. This is like very dramatic John Williams-esque music, it sounds like. It's turned down a little bit so it doesn't echo too badly. But,
Try to keep those fighters off us. Just a little further.
cargo stomper destroyed. Yeah. So this feels like one of those games where they were like, "Hey, we'll put fog everywhere to hide, you know, some of the sort of technological restraints. Convoy has reached safety. Good. Mission completed. I lost a cargo stomper though. That's not great. Lost some of my bonus monies. But we'll see how it goes. See how much money I made. If I can buy some new weapons or upgrade my ship. This game must switch resolutions because you keep seeing that no signal thing. That's usually a sign that it's switching resolutions and the FrameMeister is sort of processing that. So I apologize for that. Okay. Bonus, bounty, not bad. So let's talk. Let's look at my ship. Magantech Snapdragon. Cheap but better than nothing. Okay, sure.
It's an inferno out here. Ridge, we have you.
Okay, covert insertion. Insert and assault rebel ground facilities, rebel smugglers, interdiction of rebel arms smugglers, Winds of the Rebellion, the hour has come to strike, execution of Emperor war criminal. Greetings, Valdemar. Do you remember your dreams? The Ingram marks the true path to your destiny. We'll come back to that. Let's just do the covert insertion. Just take these in order. That seems like a good way to go about it. Use canyons to avoid defense systems. Destroy all shield generators. Await orbital strike on the rebel base. Y signal. This is some anime sounding text. Yeah, but this is a British game, believe it or not. This is from Psygnosis. The first two I think were either published by Psygnosis or by Sony, and the third one was by Midway published by Midway for some reason. I don't really know, but there you have it. So remain in the trenches. Rebels have activated auto defenses. Sure. That is some John Williams sounding. That is like, you can't quite do John Williams, but, you know, not for lack of trying. This is one of those things where I'm not sure if I'm supposed to like just stay and fight everything that comes my way, or well, I'm supposed to knock down the shield generators, so yeah. Got real up close and personal with that one. Go this way. The controls in this game are a bit cumbersome. But, you know, in these kind of games, they often are. There we go. Oh, fission mailed. So I haven't quite, like, fully grokked the optimal strategy for, like, if I should just be strafing these things, and I don't. It's also not super clear. I guess maybe I should have done the training missions. How I have secondary weapons. I have missiles and flares, and I don't really fully get how I actually use those, which I'm sure would be helpful in destroying enemy emplacements. So, we'll see. Remain in the trenches, so you said. Destroy all 4 base generators. Okay, so... like, I can lock onto them? I figured that out. Triangle locks on. But what I haven't figured out is how to actually use So, I speak only for myself, but, like, this is what I... this is what I wanted, you know, like, No Man's Sky to be, is, like, this sort of writ large in, like, a sort of a contiguous world. And apparently... that's very much not what it is. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just... There must be a way to use my secondary weapon. I just haven't figured out what it is. Can I pause? If I pause, that must change the resolution again. Vibration is off. Let's turn the vibration on. Okay, so there's no... nope, I can change views. Okay, R1 goes. Triangle locks on. R2 and L2 twist. Or I should say bank. You know. Doesn't help me not fall into walls. So here's the thing that's kind of frustrating. The throttle is R1, which is not... well, on a PlayStation 1 controller, I guess none of the buttons were pressure sensitive or analog, but... what? Okay. But it's basically you either are holding the throttle and going, you know, full tilt. Alright, one generator remaining. So apparently the answer is like, no, just keep moving. You'll do enough damage. I can really pass at this one. That's fine. Got it. Oh, there's another one, because of course there is. So I'm a pilot for the Empire, facing down the rebels, so I wonder if this is a thing where, like, later I learn the error of my ways and realize that the rebels are right. Boom. Did it. Got it. Mission completed. Big bada boom. Contract fulfilled. 15,000. So this, I guess maybe you're just a straight up mercenary, because this looks like you're working for the rebellion in this mission, but you're trying to take down the rebels and some of these others, and I still don't, no idea what's going on there. We'll worry about that later. I was thinking about checking out the new Overwatch map, but nobody else is hanging. And, you know, kind of just feeling like I'm just starting to get into this game. So let's interdict some rebel smugglers. Destroy rebel fleet ships. Be aware of rebel fighters in the area. Complete mission before the police arrive. Okay, boss. Will do. So, I was hoping for more space battles. And the draw distance is kind of a bummer in this game, because I like it conceptually. I do like a good space dogfighting game. And really, I feel like the only time we get those these days are there. Star space, no fog. This is what I've wanted since I started playing this game. Yikes! I flew right into that ship. Hey, it's Anthony. What's up? Maybe I will play some Overwatch if you're here now. If you want to play some Overwatch. There is definitely an update if you haven't done it. Colony Wars 3, Red Sun. Yes. You'll have to wait. Because I'm on until the stream, but I'm sure you're watching me on a delay, so... So I have 5 minutes until the cops show up, man, and ruin my fun. So I gotta blow up this, I guess it's just this one ship, right? It's this cruiser.
It's like would make me dizzy, except the low poly count is going to not. So how are poly
I don't know. I've never played them. Oof. No, they do exist.
This one's mine.
I can't tell if that's an ally or an enemy saying this one's mine. I also, like, another thing about this game that I'm noticing is that it's not a good way for, like, evasive maneuvering. Like, there's no doing a barrel roll. Like, I can tilt hard with L2 or R2, but I can't actually... What- What's up?
Hey, Mike.
Hello from Canada.
I know you're Mike because of your thick Canadian accent.
That's thick with a Q, right?
Yeah, that's how they spell it in Canada, I think. Rebel fleet ship destroyed. Okay, I'm assuming this ship that's outlined in green is my dudes, so I
Sure,
don't
you gotta use
want
the boost to get through.
to...
Have you considered stepping on the gas?
I have been holding the gas. So, as I was saying earlier when I was playing this, there's no... This is a PS1 game, so none of the buttons are analog or pressure sensitive, so it's either like you're holding the throttle wide open or you're just like not touching it. There's no in between. So, the jump gate is open. Have a nice day. Okay, well that's cool that it's open, but where is it? Because I'm all set to... Oh, that thing did, yeah.
Every pilot makes mistakes. Did you use that privilege? No, no. Classic.
I don't like you because you're dangerous. No. Oh, sorry. I thought we were doing Top Gun. I guess it's that bright shiny thing is the jump gate.
No, that's a planet.
Nope. It's a jump gate. Mission completed.
Spoilers.
Yeah, this game is pretty dope. The space mission that I just did was the most fun. The first two were like on planets, and those weren't quite as fun. The space mission was pretty dope, though. I mean, it's not TIE Fighter,
Are
but
they all open like that? Or are they?
they're all you can fly wherever. Yeah, none of them are like Star Fox on rails. Yeah, you can like the one I was just in was like a bunch of canyons with like shield generators, but you can fly through the canyons any way you want. You're not like set in a path like Star Fox. Yeah, this is pretty fun. I think I'm gonna save, and then we're gonna switch to Overwatch.
Stop now.
Well, yeah, I mean, I want to play the new Overwatch, so.